consume alcohol. Why would you want to jeopardize all of that, sir?
It was a mistake on my part.
Well, obviously, because you're here.
I had a girlfriend at the time. Everything was going good with her. I hadn't quite figured out how to broach I've been to prison topic with her. And one of her friends had invited me and her to her wedding and said, can I get your boyfriend's information? She gave her my information. She had looked me up, found that out, sent it to my ex. And, that was the conversation we had. She broke up with me. I'm not saying it's any excuse to go drinking, but it was hard to find somebody who was, as active in my life as she was. And I mean, she was a great person, and it was just hard to lose that. I know drinking isn't the answer to that. And that was my mistake.
Well, I'm sure I can understand that, because given what your charge was that you were in prison for, I can completely understand, right?
Yeah.
This is the second person now today that decided they were going to drink and then go get in a car after they had a problem with their girl. Why were you at home when you were drinking, sir?
I was at the bar.
So after the fight, you went out when you went to the bar.
Well, it was about a week after she had broke up with me, and we'd been texting back and forth, and I was, like I said, it was a bad emotional lapse in judgment there. Went to the bar. She had texted me and said, we never had our last night together, and me just thinking to myself of just seeing her one more time, I shouldn't have done it, and there's no excuse for it, but that's why I got in the car. I was so excited to see her. She's like, come over. And
then take an Uber.
Yes, Your Honor, that's what I've been doing for work. I've been taking an Uber every day to and from work if I can't get a ride from one of my coworkers.
Do you have a valid license right now?
No, Your Honor. They suspended my license. So anytime I can get to my men's life, it's either my uncle driving me there, or if I can get taking an Uber there.
And so I heard your statement that, incarceration won't help you, right? Well, sometimes incarceration, sir, isn't meant to help somebody. It's meant to put it into perspective, the consequences of your actions, right? And I'm not sure how many chances one person believes they need to have. All right, I'm going to take a brief recess, and then I'll recall this matter.